Morning guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video on the SRI Turbo. In today's video we're going to get that primer block down, we're going to get it painted and clear coated and finished. I'd like to say a massive thanks to everyone last night in the other video. If you've not seen it, go and watch the other Astra update video. I got bullied into adding one of them buy me a coffee links to the channel and to the page. It's never what I wanted. That's not what the video was about. I've had hundreds of comments, people asking or trying to tell me to do a GoFundMe page. It's not what I wanted, and that's not why I done the video. But I've woke up this morning to 100 quid in the GoFundMe, not GoFundMe, buy me a coffee thing link that's on now. A massive thank you to all you lot that contributed. You've blown me away already. Just overnight, it's craziness. Basically, there's a link in the description, and I pinned it to the comments in that video, and I'll just chuck it in the description. It's on the home page as well now. If you want to buy me a coffee, that's down to you. I'm not asking you to buy me a coffee. I'm not pouncing any money. I'm a very proud man, and I wanted to do this on my own, and I got told off. I need to accept some help, and you lot want to, that's fine, and I really appreciate it. I'm not doing it for that. That's totally down to you. There's so many of you guys that are saying, go set up a GoFundMe page, blah, blah, blah. I can't reply to every single comment like that. I do try my best to reply to all the comments. Sometimes you get a quick fist bump and a thank you. But yeah, there's so many of you. So now there is a buy me a coffee link. You can go on there, buy me a coffee if you want to. I'm not asking you to, I'm just saying. So that will resolve all of the set up a GoFundMe questions, and I can't take the time to reply to every single one of you in depth, explaining why I don't want to do that. So that's enough waffle. I really appreciate it. I am so blown away by the support. It's unbelievable. But this video ain't about waffle, it's about cracking on. We need to get this thing done. Let's go and drag it out of the booth. I'll see you in a mo. Cherubs, we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. Didn't forget the door handle either. Doing a little blending now. Come around the pillar, obviously. Quarter. And the tailgate. My neighbour popped in whilst I was masking and gave me a hand. So we've got paper and sheet today. Much appreciated. I'm just going to knock some paint up. It is very late. I'm doing it. I've got to get it done tonight. I've got no choice. I have loads of other things to sort out, and everyone kept turning up today. So yeah, let's get cracking. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get some colour on this thing. Let's see how hard water base is now. First time in 20 years. Shipping a brick. Say that, shall we? Should be fine. Let's crack on. See you tomorrow. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Slight problems. Still not painted. I went to mix the colour last night. It is now 7:30 in the morning. I run out of my tinter to make this colour. So luckily enough, my mate Vince over at Vince's Body Shop in Thornwood, he lent me the tinter that I need to make the colour. So yeah, this week is not going very well for me. I'm going to get sorted. We'll get this colour mixed up and then we'll get it painted. See you tomorrow. To get hot air in there. It's took me half an hour minimum per coat to dry that water base. Not enjoying that. It's had 2 coats like they recommend and 2 drop coats. Finally dry now. I've got to go around and tack rag it, put some foam in there. The reason I left that out is it had some yellower paint in there from before when that outside has been painted by someone else. Yeah, got to tack all this down, and I literally was stood in here continuous with my walk-on blower, and it it just weren't drying. It was obviously too cold, so I put the heater on outside. Obviously I established this after the first coat, and admittedly it dried a little bit quicker with the heat going into the booth, but yeah, nightmare. Right, let's get some tack rags, get this cleaned up and get this clear coated. See you in a mo. is shiny. It's the way these lights work. It's really, really weird the way that it shows you. I'm trying to show so you can see. Very, very odd the way that it diffuses the light. Well, as if my week wasn't bad enough, I hope you can hear me. We've got some major issues going on. It's got loads of silicons on it. Very hard to show. Don't think you're going to be able to see it. And the rear quarter as well. The rear quarter's the worst. I can't really show you, but silicon or a dirt nib? I actually don't know. Very, very hard to show white in here, but sometimes you just feel like giving up. I don't know what to do. Realistically, the only way to fix that is to flat it all back and re-clear it. I am kind of tempted to let it should be tacked off by now. Is to smash another coat on it and try and bury it, but it's not going to resolve the problem. Shame I can't show. Man, as if things couldn't go any worse. This is what you call a week from hell. I just don't know. I just spoke to my mate Vince, who lent me the tinter. Funny enough, he had silicon issues last night and he's got the same scheme. Whether that's just a coincidence, I do not know. I used a different brand of clear coat to him. I just used the Posh multi-mix one, the new high solid one that they've just done. It's come out lovely. It's a lovely clear coat. Silicon is not, it's normally from the panel. Now I don't actually know whether, because I've had problems drying that water base and my compressor was just continuously on and I'm blowing air at it from that Wacom dryer thing, but I've got a proper air dryer connected to my compressor, which is double the CFM for what my compressor is. When you've got a pump compressor and not like a screw compressor to the likes of you and me, a normal compressor, they get a lot hotter than the other compressors, and so I've got the proper dryer for that. And then it comes down to a set of Prevost breathable air filters, triple air filter system, and there shouldn't be anything in them airlines, and I just can't understand it. I kind of thought, oh, is it blowing like oily bits over it and that's caused it? I don't actually know. Is it a problem with a base coat? I can't tell you. Loads of things can cause that. I cleaned it properly, I've done everything that I should do, and I don't normally have silicone problems. And yeah, it's just a kick in the teeth after the week I've had. So I don't know what to do. Normally you can try and bury it with another coat of clear, but it's not going to work. I think it needs to be sanded, flatted back and re-clear coated. So okay, I might jump the gun a bit. I'm adding this bit in. This is after I finished the video. It's dry. I dragged it outside and I'm quite happy because most of these little bits are dirt nibs, which is sort of made me feel a hell of a lot better. It's like a couple of little tiny randoms. You're not going to see that on there, but in there where I've got all that diffused light as such, you can't really. It'd be much better if I had lights in the booth because you can see clearly. Every time I try and show something in there, it doesn't even look shiny. So it's really difficult, but obviously as you can see, it's really hard to see on the white, but the finish is lovely. The boot lid, I was flapping, thinking, oh, and that's a dirt nib, a couple of dirt nibs, but in general, it's like glass. So I'm really happy. Another dirt nib in there. And another one now. I think I just had a bit of a panic up. I definitely did see a silicon, you know, there's a little one there, tiny little silicon in there, you're not really going to see it. I definitely did see, I thought that was silicon, but that's a dirt nib. I've seen another look, dirt nib, no, dirt nib, another one there, and there. So, I've seen a silicon, I'm thinking that's all silicon, but it's actually dirt nibs. So I'm really happy. Colour's good, all in the door shut looks well. You're going to have a little bit off on the bumper, but that is the same the other side. The bumper's actually a bit creamier, as is the wing mirror. Someone's painted it before. That's the original colour and the original. Obviously I blended it up there. It's really hard to show you, but it's come out really, really well. I was having a meltdown in there, can't see. There is a tiny little silicon there on the quarter, and I have seen a little silicon on this door somewhere. Where, I don't know, but I have seen one in there. That's a dirt nib. Dirt nib. There's quite a bit of dirt in this for some reason today. I have half an idea, because normally when I use solvent, you're not wafting the air around like you do trying to dry this with that blower. I definitely think that water base would be more suited for a proper real deal downdraft booth that can take everything away. And as you saw in the video, this was struggling to clear. I don't care whether this has been signed off. In the real world, this ain't really fit for purpose. It's probably ideal for a wing and a bumper, but this ain't a real deal booth. Obviously, because of my money issues at the minute, I'm not going to do anything, but I am definitely in the future going to change that fan over. But yeah, I'm actually really happy now. I feel really positive, because I can flat and polish that later or in the morning, get rid of some of them nibs, and I can live with a couple of tiny little silicon spots that you can't see. It's very, very hard to see them, but when I was in there and I see the first silicon spot, I was having a meltdown, as you can imagine. But yeah, that's cool. Can flat and polish that, and hopefully you won't see it, and it'll be good. Bit more trash in it than I would have liked, but it's all new. We're trying all the new stuff, and it's life. But yeah, I'm chuffed now. Yeah, we've got shiny paintwork, which is what we want. It don't look shiny in that booth for some reason. But yeah, that colour's really good. Happy with that. That's edge to edge there. Yeah, cool. Resume the video. I'll add this bit in somewhere. That is it from me today. I've had enough. I want to curl up in a ball. Oh, I just don't know. I've got to wait here for another customer to drop another car off. Yeah, that is definitely it from me. I've had enough. I think I'm going to go and get some beers on the way home. And it's only 11 in the morning. Anyway, massive thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.